Welcome to Spotlight. I'm Karen Polka, and I'll be speaking with Jesse Sheldon with McMorran Place. Today's show is sponsored by Blue Water Area Transit. Welcome, Jesse, to Spotlight.
Thanks for having me.
It's great to always have you here and tell us about all the things that are happening at McMorran, because it's such a great theater that we have events. We don't have to go outside the city of Port Huron. Tell us what's coming up.
Yeah, you don't have to drive an hour to Detroit and pay for
Right.
super expensive parking. It's all here,
true, too.
local, downtown, and we have tons of great events. We have a Boston Experience coming up in April, on April 11th. So that all the great classic Boston hits, More Than a Feeling, you know.
That we all know.
Yeah.
I mean, even current young people still know music from the 80s, you know, the 70s, right?
80s are in.
Yes.
You know, we do our 80s nights. A lot of people, even young people, come to those.
Yes.
That's going to be a rockin' show. And when I do quite a bit of the booking, and when I hunt for acts, when it's for our musicians in particular, I really try to find artists that they look the part, but also they sound the part. And especially for classic rock, they got to hit those notes.
Yes.
So for Boston, I promise you, the lead singer can hit those high notes.
That's so wonderful. Awesome.
Yeah. And other great events, we have 2 America's Got Talent shows coming up.
Okay.
And one of them's Puppy Pals Live. We've had them before a couple years ago. It's a fantastic show for families. The dogs are doing all sorts of tricks, and I believe most of them are rescue dogs as well.
Oh, I didn't know that.
These dogs aren't forced by any means. You can see that they love to do these tricks.
Yes.
They're hyped up to do the next jump or whatever. So that's a real cool family experience. And then we have one of my favorite shows of the year, probably one of the coolest shows you're probably going to have at McMorran. It's called the Silhouettes. And they were first runner-up on their season of America's Got Talent, and then they got the Golden Buzzer on the champion season of America's Got Talent, and which is a big deal. The glitter comes down and everything. You're pretty much right to the finals.
Yeah,
and,
to be able to push straight through.
And so this show, there's a big giant sheet that comes down on the stage, and then there's a light that shows behind it, and then the actors and actresses all make shapes with their bodies, and they tell a story. And
So it's all through literally silhouettes.
Yes.
Is this story. So it's backlit and the lighting is different, and so it's very unique.
Very unique, and I've seen some of the videos. I encourage people to look them up on YouTube. Like, you're gonna have some tears in your eyes from the story that they can tell. It's very heartfelt, and that's gonna be just a unique experience right here in Port Huron.
And when are these 3 events coming up?
So Boston is April 11th.
Okay.
Boston Experience. And then we have Puppy Pals is April 24th.
Okay.
And then the Silhouettes is May 1st.
Okay. And then we have something else coming up.
Yeah, so those are the events that we book ourselves. So some people might not know how it works. So we have a handful of events that we do the booking and take care of that ourselves at McMorran. We hunt these events down. Then we have other events that reach out to us to run our facility. And so we have 2 events like that it's upcoming. One is the Hockey for the House.
Okay.
That is the benefit for Ronald McDonald House.
Okay.
And that's with the Red Wings alumni versus the Toronto Maple Leafs. So,
oh, really?
Yes, so that's going to be an exciting event. We had it last year for the first time. It's going to be here again. So you can see some of your favorite past NFL or NHL players, and last year they were facing former players from the Prowlers, the Beacons, Border Cats. This year they're facing the Toronto Maple Leafs. So you're going to have 2 NHL teams coming together against each other.
That's going to be really cool.
So it's a great benefit, great fundraiser for Ronald McDonald House.
Wow.
And then we also have a ballet coming up from the World Ballet Company. They're putting on a production of Cinderella. And this is pretty much the first of our kind here. Typically, we've had just the Nutcracker Ballet, which is the local Christmas favorite. So this is a very different experience. So it's the World Ballet Company is coming and putting on. It's going to be a very big, large production.